Welcome back to the channel, guys. Super excited about this drop today. Just came out, just released, baldeagle.com. We got the JH diesel and 4x4. We got the logo on the front, and on the back, we got the mud truck. This side up, because I've been known not to keep that side up. But anyways, guys, super excited about the shirt. This thing came out awesome. T-Shirt Labs crushed it. So go hop over to baldeagle.com and snag you one of these guys. We still got the snapbacks available, and we also still have the mechanic shirts available. A lot of you guys are pushing for those. They're on the website. They're all live. They're available. If you guys got any questions or whatever, just let us know. But otherwise, we appreciate it. We appreciate the support, and we hope you enjoy the video today. Welcome back, guys. So next thing we're gonna be messing with is the race truck. As you guys remember the last race, we didn't have that great of luck. Made our first pass, went okay. Hoping to do better on the second pass, came out, and truck just started shutting off on us. I ended up determining that power switch was messing up. So what we're gonna do on this thing is we're gonna run through all the grounds on the truck and put a new power switch on it. Also, we are going to do a pretty big swap in it. So towards the end of the race, I started having issues with the starter flywheel acting up, not engaging properly. So I went ahead and ordered up a new flywheel, new starter, and got a couple other things that came in for it. Also, because we're gonna have to pull the trans to do the flywheel and the starter, a buddy of mine was able to put together a Power Glide transmission for it. So now we're gonna go from the 3-speed turbo 400 to the Power Glide, which is a 2-speed. He said, or a lot of people you talk to, they say that the Power Glide actually frees up some horsepower. Turbo 400 is doggy down a little bit. So we're gonna gain a little bit of horsepower from it, and hopefully get all our electrical systems figured out at the same time, because we do have a race coming up in, I think, South Carolina, North Carolina, one of the Carolinas. We have a race coming up. So hopefully get all that stuff done to it, and yeah, get this thing race ready again, and hopefully go out there and do a little bit better. Hopefully with a new transmission, works a little better. But that is what we're gonna be messing with, and getting this thing ready to rip. So this might take a couple days, I don't know. It's definitely gonna take a couple days to do, but hopefully get her ready to go and get it fired up and get that 2-speed transmission working out. Let's do this, guys. All right, so I had her on charge for a while. We've been having some battery issues with it, like I explained. So we're gonna unplug the charger, and hopefully this thing fires up. We're gonna move it on the other lift. Power, fuel. Travel all the way. Whew. There she is. Turbo 4 hundo. About to yank her out and throw this. God, dude, I cleaned this freaking thing. What the heck? Still dirty. Oh well. Turbo 4 hundo about to come out, and the old Power Glide going in. Also gonna get rid of this flywheel. This thing is toast. So get rid of her, get rid of the starter. I got some good stuff going in this rig. So much mud. Just better get the glasses out. Take this hoop out of the way, and what the heck? Get this thing out too. first piece I had to get out of there was the jack shaft. This is actually what connects the transmission to the transfer case. Very short little drive shaft, not much to it. Just barely big enough to fit in there with the U-joints and the yokes. But let me get this cap here. U-joint cap there. But yeah, jack shaft, she's out. And now we go on to the transmission. So far, I got the converter bolts out. That thing's loose. I've got one of the bell housing bolts out because I had to take the ground stop. There was a ground there for the trans brake. I've got the jack shaft out, which is the drive shaft that comes out of the transmission connection to the transfer case. Shifter linkage is undone. Cross member bolts are out on the bottom of the trans. I still got the cross member in, obviously. So next things, I'm gonna hopefully prevent from making a mess and pop the dipstick tube out, the transmission dipstick tube. Once I do that, I'll be able to pretty much get the cross member out, and then probably start getting the bell housing bolts out, have a jack under here by then, and get this unit out of here. The engine's solid mounted, so I'm not gonna be able to tilt the engine up or down or anything like that, but accessibility looks pretty good, so. Not so bad, actually. Got my dipstick tube piece in there now. That's out of the way. Didn't go that bad. Not a mess. All right, so got that to do. Get this cross member down. All right, cross member is out. So we just got some bell housing bolts left and a couple of transmission lines, and the old trans is coming out of there. I'm gonna have to try to spin the jack around because it's hitting the drive shaft hoop over here in the drive shaft. I'm gonna try to come down with it. I can't go over anymore because when we modified the seat bracket for the floorboard, it's so low I have no room to go over. So I'm gonna try at least if I can spin it just a hair. Just hope my transmission doesn't fall off. Oh, yeah, perfect. Not much, just enough. I think that'll do it. Sketchy, dangerous, but I think that'll do it. What size are these bad boys? 11/16 maybe. Vent line's off. Whoa! I think it's vent line. That girl's full of trans fluid though. Now it's a vent line, but damn, she had some fluid in her. So here's my next dilemma. I gotta try to snake the trans out. It should be fun. Well, I think the smartest thing to do is just gonna be to pop the bell housing off the thing. It's got an ultra bell on it, so if I just pop the bell housing off, then I won't have a problem snaking it down and out. Whenever I go to swap the power glide in, I'll just have to figure that out whenever I get there. That made things a hell of a lot easier. Should have thought of that in the first place. So here's our flywheel. This is actually one of the reasons that we're going to be changing this thing. I believe it's missing a tooth somewhere. Or maybe it's just gouged up pretty bad. It's just got some really bad areas. As you can see where the starter jumps and stuff. It's been shimmed. They've done a few different things. I know when Raymond had it, he did quite a few different things to make this thing work. And she just ate the starter up. So, we got some upgrades. Woo-woo! Dun, da, da, da. All right, so we got our box from Summit Racing here. This is supposed to be the baddest of the bad when it comes to small block and big block Chevrolets. Or it might be all brands, I don't know. But I reached out on Facebook and everybody said if you want the best, you get a Mesler Enterprise starter and flex plate together, flywheel together. And they said you will never have a problem. They said this will be the last flywheel, flex plate, and starter you ever put in this thing. I really hope they're right, because this thing's never started that great. It's always just, I don't know. So we're also going to go through the electrical, like I said. See what that's all doing. Come on. Open it up. There we go. You know, for the price, I'm pretty glad it's gold. I think it's supposed to be the unit right there. That, coupled with this starter, they say my problems will be completely gone. I've heard a couple trucks with this setup on there, and you can just hear them turning over. They sound like, just the turnover on them just sounds awesome. I believe the starter's a gear reduction starter, so that thing can spin some RPMs, and or some torque, I'm sorry. And they say that's the setup. So that's what we're gonna put in it. Mesler, starter, flex plate, get in this thing, and yeah, get her back ready to go. I know the transmission's done. My buddy's got it ready to go. He's like, just come by and get it whenever you want. So I'll probably run by there tomorrow, grab the transmission, get it ready for install tomorrow night. I do got to find a rear main seal. This thing's got a 2-piece rear main seal. It's old style, big block Chevy. So I'm gonna get a rear main seal for it tomorrow with an oil pan gasket. And yeah, get her back and ready to go. Get her back race ready. Power glide should definitely help out, pick up a couple horsepower. And then also with the starter and the flywheel swap, this thing should start like nothing, like it never has. So that's gonna conclude tonight's video. We got the transmission out. We're gonna go over some electrical stuff tomorrow, and this thing ready. So thank you again, guys, for watching the J Cecil channel. We'll see you next time.